Hi, my name is Hena Begum. I am from Bangladesh, a city called Sylhet. I grew up here in America, and right now I have 3 kids. I'm a single mom and I work full-time as a medical assistant. I grew up in Bangladesh, a city called Sylhet. I grew up there. I went to school there. I was there for 19 years of my life. When I first came to the United States in April 27, 1996. When we moved here, we were living in a city called Hamtramck. My father was the first immigrant from our family. He had a lottery called OP1. The hardest thing that I have faced and how I dealt with it would be bullying in school. When I first started going to school, I was in 5th grade, and I was bullied because I did not know how to speak English. The first person in my family to go to college is myself. Out of all the siblings, I was the only person who had opportunity to go to college. The only support that I had was from my dad. My dad would support me all the time. Now, coming from our culture, not everybody believes in that a woman can continue their education. Growing up, going to college, getting married, I felt like I was getting more Americanized than more of Bangladesh. I used to ask myself, am I still a Bengali or am I American? Because I wasn't listening to my parents. When I went to college, my mom was against it. My dad was not, so there was a big step for me. Getting married to my husband, and my mom was against it, my dad wasn't. So those were big steps that I had taken, and while taking those steps in my life, I felt like I was more of American person. I was more independent, and I felt like I had more freedom. I felt like I wouldn't have had that if I was in Bangladesh. A lot of opportunity that I have received here in United States that I would have never had if I was in Bangladesh. Continuing my education, being a single mom with 3 kids, working full-time, taking care of my sick mother, it would have been a totally different situation if I was in Bangladesh. So I'm blessed to be here. It's a privilege to be here in the United States. It is very important to me to preserve our culture for my kids, especially living here in the United States. Everything has been changing rapidly, and of course it's going to change. I want them to have a future that they want, their dream coming true. At the same time, I want my kids to know where their root is from. I want them to know where I'm from, where I came from. My kids went to Bangladesh a couple times. I try to take them whenever I can so they can see how life is over there and how life is different here, and they can be grateful that they are here. I pretty much relate myself to other Asian Americans, a lot of them, because we go to different stores. We go to Chinese American stores, we go to Korean American stores, Japanese American stores. I grew up eating Thai food and going to Thai. That was one of my favorite places to go down to, is the Thai food in Sterling Heights. So I feel pretty much connected to the Asian community, not just Bangladesh, but Asia in whole. I remember one of the seasons, we have 6 seasons, and one of the seasons where it would rain, and when it starts raining, right before the rain, the wind was coming, really strong wind, and we would wait for that to happen so we can go down. And we had a lot of mango trees, and we would just go down on the mango, just wait under the mango trees for the mangoes to fall. And my cousins and our neighbors, all the kids was down just waiting for the mangoes, and we would just snatch the mangoes out from the ground, and it was so fun. I still remember that's the best memory of my childhood, is just waiting for the wind to come and for the rain to come so we could just be under the rain and that green land that I missed. Be patient, make better choice, take one step at a time. No matter what happens, just stand your ground.